It's 7:58 a.m. You're still in bed, half asleep. You've snoozed the alarm 3 times. You're scrolling through your phone, eyes half open, convincing yourself that you deserve rest. Meanwhile, some psycho out there has already finished their morning run, taken a cold shower, sent 4 emails, read a chapter of a book, and is now plotting world domination over black coffee. And you're debating whether to get up or just give up. That right there is why you keep wondering why your life feels stuck. Because someone out there has already started their war while you're still choosing your weapon. Welcome to Savage Morning Routines, How the Ruthless Get Ahead Before 8 a.m. This one's about how the savages start their day, the people who treat mornings like a battlefield, not a relaxation retreat. Let's get right into it. 1. They wake up angry, not peaceful. Forget the peaceful wake-ups. Forget the birds chirping and the sun smiling on your face. Savages wake up pissed off. Not because life is bad, but because they've got things to destroy. They wake up knowing they've got enemies, goals, and an alarm clock that thinks it owns them. Here's the truth. You'll never want to wake up early. Your bed will always feel like heaven, and the world will always feel like chaos. So, stop waiting for motivation. Wake up angry. Use your irritation as fuel. That guy who jumps out of bed at 5 a.m. doesn't enjoy mornings. He just hates losing more than he loves sleeping. And that's the mindset difference between normal people and ruthless people. 2. They move their body before their brain starts complaining. The lazy brain is the biggest scam artist of all time. You wake up, and instantly, your mind starts throwing excuses. You're tired. You can start tomorrow. You deserve one day off. Savages don't debate with their brain. They move first, think later. Whether it's push-ups, stretching, running, or punching air like a maniac, they do something that reminds their body, we're alive, and we're dangerous. You don't have to run a marathon, just sweat. Because once blood starts flowing, discipline takes over where motivation dies. 3. They don't check their phone, they check themselves. First thing most people do in the morning? Open their phone and instantly drown in chaos. Emails, notifications, drama, comparison. You've just woken up and you're already letting strangers dictate your mood. Savages don't start their day consuming. They start creating. No phone for the first hour. Instead, they check themselves. What am I doing today that gets me closer to the life I want? See, losers wake up to react. Winners wake up to attack. And you can't attack when you're busy scrolling through memes and fake hustle quotes from people who've achieved nothing. 4. They use silence as a weapon. Silence at 5 a.m. hits different. While the world sleeps, you hear your thoughts clearly. You start realizing what you've been ignoring, your fears, your distractions, your potential. Savages use mornings to get aligned. They write down their goals, not 50 goals, just 3 that matter today. They don't romanticize journaling. They treat it like strategy notes before a war, because that's what mornings are, a war between who you were yesterday and who you want to be today. And in that silence, when everyone else is dead asleep, you start becoming someone they won't recognize when they finally wake up. 5. They prepare the night before. You can't wake up like a beast if you sleep like a clown. Savages don't just go to bed. They set traps for success. They lay out their clothes, prep their workspace, write down their next moves. So, when morning hits, they don't waste time figuring things out. They just execute. Because execution doesn't start when the sun rises. It starts when you stop being lazy the night before. You want to get ahead before 8 a.m.? Then understand this. Mornings belong to the planners, not the panickers. 6. They eat discipline for breakfast. Here's a harsh truth. Most people's mornings are pure chaos because they've got no discipline, just feelings. They wake up and ask, what do I feel like doing? Savages wake up and say, I'll do it whether I feel like it or not. That's the difference between average and exceptional, between scrolling and winning, between someday and today. A savage morning routine isn't about the perfect smoothie or the prettiest sunrise. It's about building a mind that doesn't negotiate with weakness. 7. They don't try to balance the morning. They dominate it. Some people want balance. Savages want power. They don't waste their mornings trying to make it relaxing, peaceful, or aesthetic. They want results, focus, control. They wake up early not because they like it, but because it gives them leverage over time, over people, over life itself. You think it's unfair that others are ahead of you? Well, maybe it's because they've been awake while you've been manifesting success in your dreams. 8. They protect their energy like it's gold. By 8 a.m., a savage's mindset is already locked in. They've moved their body, planned their day, sharpened their focus, and now they protect it with their life. They don't talk to energy vampires. They don't entertain drama. They don't start arguments with people who aren't doing better than them. Their mind is a weapon, and mornings are when they sharpen it. You can't start your day arguing with fools and expect peace. That's like drinking poison for breakfast and wondering why you feel sick all day. 9. They do one thing that scares them every morning. Comfort kills speed. If your morning feels too easy, you're doing it wrong. Savages deliberately choose something that sucks. A cold shower, a brutal workout, talking to someone intimidating, reading something complex, just to remind themselves that they're built different. Every act of discomfort in the morning makes the rest of the day feel effortless. That's how savages get ahead. They kill weakness before it even wakes up. 10. They treat 8 a.m. like the finish line, not the start. For most people, 8 a.m. is when the day begins. For savages, it's when the warm-up ends. By the time the world drags itself out of bed, they've already built momentum so strong, nothing can derail them. They've already done more than most people will do by lunch. And that's why they always seem ahead. It's not luck, it's logistics. When you own your morning, you don't need motivation for the rest of the day. You just keep stacking wins. So, let's wrap this up. If your mornings are chaotic, unfocused, and lazy, your life will reflect that. You can't expect a powerful day when you start it powerless. You don't need a billionaire's schedule or a monk's meditation. You just need to stop treating mornings like a chore and start treating them like a battlefield. Wake up angry, move your body, guard your focus, attack your goals. Do this for 30 days, and I dare you to tell me your life doesn't change. Because the truth is, life isn't waiting for you to wake up. It's moving, with or without you. So, tomorrow morning, when that alarm hits, don't hit snooze, hit revenge. The ruthless don't get lucky, they get up. Before 8 a.m., they've already done what others will spend all day procrastinating on. And that's why, by the time you're awake, they're already ahead. So ask yourself this: are you waking up to live another day, or are you waking up to conquer it? Because the savage doesn't chase mornings, they own them. The comment of the day goes to Chris Nardison, and it reads, "Man, I never comment, but this video is outstanding." Okay, you commented like you were breaking a lifelong vow of silence. Proud of you.